Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. This is Mythical Sausage. How is everybody doing, man? I'm doing great. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing, because today we're going to be doing this really cool, small, western style house. I built a house similar to this as an AFK fish farm recently in my source block SMP videos, and everybody loved it. Everybody wanted a little tutorial on it, and I'm going to convert it though into more of a starter house in the inside. But let's get a little flip around and let's take a look at this place. And there it is. Look how cool. I love this house so much. Super awesome starter western style house, something that you can start right now if you wanted to and build it in your world. So let's go ahead and start this right now, block for block, and I'll show you some interior when we're done. And here we go with the block palette. As far as the main log we're going to be using is oak log, but we're going to be bringing in a little bit of stripped dark oak, a little bit of stripped spruce, mostly spruce throughout. We're going to be breaking it up with a little bit of oak, but then also for the little chimney, we're going to be bringing in a little bit of granite and some brick. Alright, and here we go with dimensions. So the way we're going to set this up, we're going to have a front porch, we're going to have a back porch. Now every middle log, like you see here, the inner logs going all the way around, those are going to be our main structure blocks. That's kind of how we're going to do the foundation with the oak logs. All the little outer ones you see here, all these are going to be barrels that are going to surround it just to give it a little bit of detail and texturing. Now we're going to break it up like that later on, but I'm going to do everything very, very simple at the beginning if you wanted to keep a very clean style house, but we'll break it up at the end just so you can see that. Now, for now, let's start right here in this log, and we're going to take this up by 3. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to give it a space of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right here, up by 3. Right there, perfect. Then give it a space of 2. This log right here, we're going to go up by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, we're going to go down by 3, also up by 8, down by 3, also up by 8. Now this one down by 3, and this was 1, 2, and 3, because this is the back side right there. And this one, if you notice, it's a 3 wide, but the front porch is only a 2, just to change it up a little bit. Now, let's turn this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up by 3, 1, 2, 3, and on this section, now we're going to match completely what we did over there. We're going to mirror that, so 3, and then up by 8, and 3, and then up by 8, and that should look like so. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put cross beams on the second level, so 1 and 2 on this section in the middle. Now we're going to skip this one because we're going to put a step up and step down on that side, so skip that. Over here, we're going to cross on the second one, so cross all the way around on the second level right here, all the way around. Now, perfect. Now we have that all cross beamed here. Now let's cross beam this little inside part, so this is the main section of the house. Another cross beam here, and another cross beam here. Pretty much just cross beaming wherever we have those beams set up. Then let's actually go to the front, and right here let's start putting our barrels down. So everywhere we see a beam, we're going to put a barrel. So barrel here and here, right next to that beam, all the way around. Just follow this, and you should put barrels right in front of every cross beam we just placed. Just save this part because we're going to put our step up, but all those are barrels set up. Now, next thing, wherever you put a barrel, put a stair facing downwards on that barrel. So it should look something like that. Looking pretty cool. Now, next up, let's put some steps. So we're going to go with stairs right here and stairs right here, making our way up to the front of the house. Again, we're going to put stairs here and a stair here. Then we're going to cover all this up in our slabs, just like so. And now, on the inside part, we're going to be switching it up and putting some oak slabs in here. And then also oak slabs in this section, just like so. Now in the back here, we're gonna switch it back to spruce. So spruce on the outside, oak on the inside. All right, now we're gonna start lifting up the walls on the inside. So we're gonna make it very, very clean, but we're gonna break it up like that later on. So let me show you the clean version, and then I'm gonna show you how to do it like that. So for right now, the clean version. So we're just gonna go with regular spruce and nothing else. And we're gonna go up right here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to give it a space of 1 and 2, put a little upside down stairs spruce right there, give it a little spot for a door, cover that up by 4, only a 1 here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then here, 1 down. So that's just a clean version right there. Then I'm going to cross beam right at this level, just like so. Then let's come on this way, and again, we're going to go up clean. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to go with a full block and another full block, and then we're going to cross beam right there. Now again, so this one matches this one completely mirrored to the other side. Let's go back to this end, and we're going to mirror what we did there. So, and then this one, we're going to go ahead and also cross beam on the top, but all this here is going to be a mix of brick and a mix also of granite, but for right now, let's just cover it up in brick. Now back here, we're gonna mirror exactly what we did on that side. So we're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, and 4, space of 1 here, up by 4, swing this around, do a 2-high window, just like that, upside down stair on number 2, the third one, giving a 2-high for a window and a door, then cover this up, cross beam on this side, and we have ourselves a nice little clean little spot right there. Look at that, that's pretty cool. Then, next thing we want to do, let's come on this side. I'm going to put some upside down stairs every other one, just like so. I'm going to put trapdoors in between. Then I'm going to grab these logs, and we're going to go up 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then one more in the middle. 1, 2, 3 on that one, just like that. Then, let's cover it up and make it look really clean, but you know what? We could do this also with our stripped spruce if you want to have it as clean as possible, but a little bit of a different texture. Just take that up by 2 and 2, 2 and 2, just like that, and then actually one more, just like so. Then I'm going to put slabs on the corner bits and in the middle, trapdoors on the sides there, and slabs on top of that. So for now, that's the clean version of what it would look like if we didn't break it up like that. Now next up, let's grab our fences. We're going to grab 2 kinds of fences. We're going to grab the oak fence and the oak fence gate, and we're gonna go with a fence here, here, and here with little middle gaps. We're gonna put gates for those. We're gonna take 2 up and 2 up of our fences on each side. Then we're gonna grab our campfire blocks. We're also gonna grab our spruce trap doors. Get some water out here too, because we're gonna have to extinguish this thing. And right here, let's start out simple with just trap doors. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Then let's grab our campfires and put them up against those trapdoors we just placed, going all the way down, just like so. There we go. Extinguish those things. And then on the outside, we're going to grab our trapdoors and go all the way around, giving you a little bit of an overhang, just like this. Then we're going to pretty much repeat what we did there in the back, but this time we're covering everything up. So fences, every other one. Gates in between. And you can also, if you wanted to have a step down here, you can also do that. That's fine. Then we're going to grab the fence and go up 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Same trick here. We're going to go down right from this corner with trapdoors. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then cover everything up from one side to the next with our campfires. There you go. Once you have that set up, we're going to come back here with our trapdoors and overhang that bit. And then we have a bigger back porch compared to the front one, but just one bigger on this side. Now the next thing we're going to do is get the top here a little bit detailed. So we're going to do this. We're going to grab stairs, and next to these logs, we're going to put them facing inwards. And in the center bit here, we're going to grab our slab, and we're going to cover this part up right there. And then we're just going to repeat this all the way around. So right here. And then also on this back side, we're going to put them just like so, facing inward with that step, and then slabs in between. Then next thing, we're going to put slabs on top of all the exposed log pieces we see here. And then we're going to come right here in the middle and put a log going upwards. And if you like, you can leave it going like this, or you can push that down. I guess pushing it down might look a little bit better. I'm going to do it here and come back, put those slabs on top, and then grab our stairs. I'm going to face them this time inwards like so, and face them inwards like so. So super simple. Then next up, in the clean version, we're going to put a beam going straight down the middle, a beam going straight up this direction and this direction. And for the very clean version, we're just going to come with slabs just like so. And it's going to pretty much cover up the rest of the roof just like this. If you want access to come up, you can maybe put a ladder in any direction. But for right now, I think that's fine. Then next up, let's come down here all the way down. I'm going to go with our brick right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put a stair right here. Break that piece off, break that piece off. Then we're coming straight up, and I'm going to go ahead and just match wherever we have this beam, which is technically 8 from the bottom. I'm going to go right there with our campfire, and this time we're using our oak trap doors to surround this one right here. Now, if you wanted to take this down, you can also take it down all the way and cover this part up. It actually looks a little bit better when it goes all the way down like that. Now, the next bit of detail, we're going to grab some fence gates and just go from this post to the fence, from this fence to this fence, and from this fence to that post, just like so. We're also going to repeat the same thing here and just cover up with just some fence gates, just to give it a little bit more support on this overhang. Now the next bit of detail, we're going to pop out some logs right here in this level where you see that cross beam here. We're going to put some logs popping out. We're going to put some fences and some lights. Also putting a little bit of a button right there just to look like a little nail. And that gives you some more details on the outside part. And then we're just going to repeat this on the other side. Alright, now one of the last bits of details here, we're going to put some more fence gates. And we're going to put them down here on the little bottom part in the little gap. You can leave them open if you want, but I kind of like to have that little bit of extra detail down there. And also, you can maybe sneak in a couple secret spots down there, maybe a little secret base down there. You never know. Have a little bit of an access to get in, and you have ways to get down to that, and maybe even make a basement. Alright, there you go. We're completely done with the house. We're done. That's it. If you guys wanted it clean, there it is. You're finished. But if you want it to look like that, I'm going to show you how to make those details happen. But if you wanted a very clean house, you didn't want it all broken and rustic and run down, this is it. You're good to go. But let me show you some stuff you can do to make it look a little bit more your own and unique and broken. So step number one, let's break this part up a little bit. So things you could do, really simple stuff. Switch it up. Some of these stripped with some dark oak. And stripped dark oak looks very good and it matches really nicely with spruce. Also, you're going to come back in here, maybe bring in a little bit of steps, some stairs, broken. Look at that. It looks like a piece of plywood is coming out. Also, you can turn some of them sideways like this. You have little holes in it. Bring in some planks as well, just to mix up that texture. And then also signs. Signs look like little boards that are kind of like pushed on the side here to hold things up. And that looks so good, just like that. We hardly did anything, but there it is. That's step number one on the top. Also, you can do the same thing down here. Maybe bringing in some stairs, bringing it in, turn it on the side. Bring a little bit of the stripped in here as well, so things like that would make it look pretty cool. Also bringing in the signs as well. And I love it when the signs go up against the stairs like that. It makes it look even cooler and have a little bit more dimension and depth to it. Also, other things you can do is bring in some actual fences. And look how broken that looks when you do something like that. You can even bring it up to the side. That looks messed up. I love it. Also bringing in the dark oak as well in certain spots. Makes it even stand out even more. I think just one would look good there. On this side, we could keep going, do a little bit more, adding those stairs, and it's pretty much just rinse and repeat. Do it as many times as you want, and it would at the end look pretty much like what we did over there, but just randomize it. You don't have to do it exactly where I'm doing it. You pretty much do it at any spot, and it just looks really cool. So little things like that would just make it stand out just so much. Another little bit of detail too is to put some signs up here just to add even more details from pop out to pop out, and that adds even more. If you wanted to even add some bushes, you can pretty much add them out here, put them down below if you like. It all really depends. I didn't put any on this side, but you could, adding a lot more life, more bush, more atmosphere. You can make any house really stand out. Alright, and there you go. Look at that, how awesome it looks now compared to how it was. Before it was really nice, but if you wanted to make it unique and different, this is the way to go. There it is. Now, another little thing you could do to the brick just to break it up a little bit, it's not much. Just add a little bit of granite, just mixed in certain spots, and that's pretty much all there is to that right there. Now, for the top here, this looks very clean. So, you know what? Let's make it look like that. So for this one, I'm just going to strip it all out. Just take it all out. That's it. Just take everything out. If anything, just leave the slabs. That's fine. But come back in here and pop in a little bit of trapdoors. So some spruce trapdoors just in random locations, different spots, turned in different directions, because remember, these are directional, so you have the lines moving in different ways like that. Also, another thing you could do is bring in the oak trapdoor here, and then this one's cool because you can see through it and brings in a little bit of light inside here, and just in certain spots looks very cool. Also, what you can do is put some on the top as well, so it doesn't have to be just on the bottom level, and it leaves a little bit of detail like that. You can also bring in some of the slabs and put those on the top level too, and by doing that, you can actually go back on the inside, find those spots, and you can break it up from in here. So let's see, I think one was right there. Yeah, one was, oh no, there was none there. That's fine. But you can just start breaking up stuff. There you go. And you have little spots here that'll look pretty cool from the bottom and from the top, just like that. Now, as far as interior and room separations, this is how I have it done. So right here from this line, let's count. So 1, 2, 3 on this line, right here where the beam is. It's going to take this one all the way to the top. The cool thing about this is that we can take it up to the top and we can still hide that beam with like a trapdoor or something like that. So that'll be pretty cool. Then sneak back down. Then here, we're just going to cover this up. So I'm going to take this all the way up to the top, and just like we did before, we can cover that up. You can pretty much cover this up, take it down to the bottom, and this you can pretty much cover that up as well. And we're gonna make a little door. This is how we're gonna get into our little bedroom right here. Very small space, but you don't really need much more for a little starter area. And then we're gonna take this pretty much all the way up to the top, just like that. And any patches you see here, you can definitely cover up, but I think we'll be good to go. It's really messy, so you're really not gonna even tell. So something like that. Over here, we could take these 3 away. We could put our smoker, either blast furnace, anything really. I'm just gonna go with smokers. I'm gonna go up by 2, and then we can pretty much lift these up just like so. Maybe put some stairs going down like this, and then back up if you like, something like that. There's different ways you can set it up. We can also maybe even do something like this. And that leaves also more space, so you can maybe, yeah, I kind of like this one even better. And then you have space here to do pretty much anything on a kitchen. Over here, you have pretty much space to do anything for a bedroom. But let me take you next door, and I'll show you what exactly you could do as far as interior. But you can make this your own, pretty much put anything inside. As long as you have this pretty much set up, it looks like you're good to go. All right, let me take you inside here. So this is pretty much what I did, but you can, again, do anything you like. It's a small space, so you don't really have that much room to do things, but it's enough that you can have a nice little area for living here. So here, composter, bush action, a little seated area with a barrel and a plant with a dead bush. We have a nice little painting over here and a little corner just with a barrel and a chest. Over here, a small little kitchen area. We have our crafting bench, our cauldron, and up here, just random storage there for your kitchen needs. On the top, double smoker looking pretty good. Then as far as your bedroom, super small, but super cool. We have a little bed here, our painting, and then over here, just a little area for a shelving unit. And over here, we have a little desk with a cactus, some plants, some niceness. I love it. As far as the outside, nothing much needed, just a little seating area so you can sit back, relax, and enjoy your western frontier town that you're probably gonna start right after you finish building this. But that's all there is to it. Let's take one more little spin. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. Let me know if you want to see any more Western style builds. I did do a pretty big one, a little, it was like a saloon / inn. I'm going to put a link in the description if you guys want to check that out. It's a little bit of a bigger scale in this. This one we scaled it back down. But let me know if you guys want to see more Western style builds. I'm doing some in my awesome and amazing Source Block SMP series. If you guys want to check out this in a survival setting, go ahead and check out the description. I'm going to be expanding like crazy. Big old frontier town with farms and regular towns. We're also doing some Mexican adobe style houses connected to that frontier, and also some Native American style teepees and stuff like that as well to give it that whole Red Dead feel. And yes, I'll be playing Red Dead. Have you? You should be. It's amazing. But I'm out of here for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next Minecraft video. Goodbye.